Hi everybody, Harry from Fog of War. Today's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to go through the Russian list I'm putting together for Operation Unthinkable, the tournament I'm playing in February. So to have a bit of a look at that, we're here at the Forces of War website, and I'm going to go through the list that I've got. Some people asked about the list after the first video, so we'll do that. And this is the first time I've recorded this stuff live, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. So I'll select my list here. This is my Bagration Soviets. It's an IS-2 Guards Heavy Tank Regiment. So if we have a look up here, I've got that regiment selected. There are a couple of support choices down here. So there's a Sturmovik, the KV-8s, the BA-64 observation post, the 76mm artillery, and all the way down here at the bottom there's a Hero Shock Rifle Company. So let's have a look at what there is. So I'll go into my Guards formation here. It's a single formation. So there's the HQ, which is a single IS-2. IS-2s have great stats, anti-tank 14, firepower 2+, brutal gun, but they do get the slow firing rule. So if you fire on the move, that's a +1 to hit. That models the two-part ammunition. So if we go back to the formation, I've also taken a 3-tank platoon of IS-2 for 22 points, and again that's the same stats, anti-tank 14, firepower 2, brutal and slow firing. The second platoon you get an option, or company rather. I could have taken some more IS-2s, but I've chosen to get slightly less anti-tank at 12, but what they do get, they don't get a brutal gun, but they don't get slow firing. So I'm going to be using these guys for my anti-tank. So they're going to provide the anti-tank punch. Despite having a lower anti-tank value, I can move these and shoot them. So that gives me a little bit of an option there. I just thought that was useful. Plus I've built those for out of the Plastic Soldier Company box set. Here's the Hero SMG Company. I've taken a 7-stand SMG, 7 SMG teams and a Commissar team. That's 7 points all up. I didn't take the optional flamethrower. Now, the interesting thing with the PPSH teams is that they are very short range. So their range is only 4 inches or 10 centimetres, so you have to be right up in somebody's face before you can shoot them. Moving and halted rate of fire of 3, anti-tank 1, firepower 6, pinned rate of fire 1. So these guys are what I'm going to be using for assault. So get in close, overwhelm whatever people are on the objective and get them off. And it's also organic to the IS-2 regiment, so it counts towards being in good spirits. If we go down to the support choices, I've chosen the KV-8 flamethrower tank. So this has a 45mm gun in it, so it can still do some anti-tank work. Anti-tank 7, firepower 4+. It is, however, overworked. But the main deal will be the flamethrower. And again, if I can trundle this up to infantry on an objective, I should be able to toast them off quite nicely. So it's halted and moving rate of fire of 5. Firepower is auto. So yeah, they can be crispy critters. The problem is it's a 4-inch range, so I'm going to have to rely on their heavy armour. So front 9, side and rear 8, top of 2. To get them onto the objective without being killed. Again, the amount of anti-tank that German troops have, this is going to be difficult, but I'll give it a go. The IL-2 Sturmovik Assault Company, so I'm taking 2 aircraft for 7 points, and hopefully that'll give me some air to make people worry about things. And again, if I come up against heavy German tanks that I can't deal with, hopefully I can bring the aircraft in and that might help sort them out. As we go further down, I've got a battery of 76mm artillery. Yeah, these guys give me some artillery support, so they can put a bombardment out to 80 inches or 200 centimetres, so they've got a nice long range. They are forward firing, so I need to make sure they don't get flanked. And a 4-gun battery was 8 points. To go with those, I've taken a BA-64 observation post. So that is their dedicated observation post who can move up and spot for the guns. It's reasonably mobile, a bit slow on terrain and cross-country, but if I can pop it onto a road somewhere, I can actually move it quite quickly. And last up, there's the Hero Shock Rifle Company. So here we go. I've taken 9 DPMG and rifle teams and a commissar team. So that's 10 stands of infantry all up. Plus I've added a Maxim HMG team. I would have loved to have had 2 Maxim teams in there, but I just didn't have the points for it. So the rifle teams halted and moving rate of fire of 1. So yeah, they're not fantastic. The HMG, if I don't move it, gives me 6. If I do move it, gives me 2. They're the heavy machine guns mounted on the cute little wheeled carriage, so they can actually be moved around. I didn't take any PTRDs or flamethrowers with these. So this will just give me another infantry team that has a slightly better range, 16 inches or 40 centimetres for the rifles, 24 inches or 60 centimetres for the HMGs. And they will allow me to put them on an objective and hold people off, I hope. So we'll see how we go. Putting the Maxim teams up to suppress people before you go into an assault would be good, but I'm just not sure I'm going to be able to get them forward enough. So that's my list. The HQ with 1 IS-2, a heavy tank company with 3 IS-2, another heavy tank company with 3 IS-85, the Hero SMG company with 8 teams, 3 KV-8 flamethrowers, 2 IL-2 Sturmovix, 4-gun battery of 76mm artillery with their BA-64 observation post, and 1 Hero Shock Rifle Company, so that's 9 rifle teams and a commissar team, plus 1 Maxim machine gun team listed in there. So that's my list. I've never played Russians before. I have no idea how they're going to play out. Again, some of the choices in this list were based on, I have a model for that, so I'm going to use it. It may not be the best list in the world, but we'll see. I've only played in Flames of War British, I believe. So just getting to play something different will be fun. So I'm still on track. I haven't managed to keep my do at least one thing every day to advance your project. I had 2 or 3 days there where I didn't get much done. But I want to get the assembly completed by the end of January, and I'm on track to do that. Once everything is assembled, then I've got 27 days to paint it in February. So, yeah, wish me luck. I hope giving you a look at the list has been helpful. Anyone who's going to play in Operation Unthinkable, don't watch this video. But otherwise, there I am. We'll see how I go on the table. Thanks for watching.